Say when you love someone, you don't treat them well. Oh, I feel so sad. Now that I'm on the podcast.
You ain't shit. What's up, Nerd Boys Podcast episode? What episode is this? 37. We got Rabbit back. Guys is out right now. He will be back as soon as possible. If you guys know him on social media tip, you can get that man a message. We're gonna start with ladies first. Moxie.
Yo. What's up? Moxie here. It's good to be back with you all once again. Thanks for tuning in, and let's do it. Let's talk about some shit.
And Mr. Rabbit.
Yo, it's your boy Rabbit, aka Mr. Fluffy Butt, aka DJ Carrot Sticks. How y'all doing? It's good to finally be back. I apologize for my absence. Your boy's got some problems with sleeping.
Mm-hmm. And last but certainly not least, Mr. Nappyhead Millie.
Yo, it's Nappy, aka Chrono, aka Day One. I almost messed the song up. I ain't gonna even do it. What's up, guys? Miss you guys. It's been a week. We've been gone for a minute. We got to do clips. Also, shout out, happy birthday to LaShayla. She an old woman today. So, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. But, yeah, move on.
All right. AK here, and we're just going to jump straight into the church announcements. Everybody okay with that? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Go.
All right, let's see. For people who pre-ordered their PS5 on Amazon, FYI, you might miss launch day. They sent out mass emails telling people, hey, we sold more than we might actually have in stock. So, yeah, be forewarned for that. In other news, Shaman King is getting a remake. They're remastering the whole thing. It's animated by Studio Bridge, so if anybody is from the early 2000s, exactly. I'm definitely gonna be on that. Shaman King is coming back. Let's see. TikTok. They're saying it'll officially be banned this coming Sunday. So
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you got WeChat or TikTok, I don't know what you're gonna do. It's gonna be a lot of toddlers that's gonna be upset about that. But
hold on, y'all. We got to sing this one time. We were just 5 steps. Go ahead, sing it, y'all.
Oh, you so
eternity.
I don't know. Oh my God.
4 steps and 3 wishes. We were 3 wishes. Ooh, sing them out.
Listen, I'm just upset. I'm looking at this Amazon. I went on Amazon to look up the fucking PS5 like a derp. I don't know why. Wishful thinking. This shit is unavailable, and it really just hit me that I'm probably not gonna be able to get one of these until like next spring.
Mom and Pop stores.
Mom and Pop stores. We got a whole section dedicated to PS5. They showed they ass this Wednesday, boy.
In them $1,000 pants.
Joker. Joaquin Phoenix has reportedly been offered $50 million for 2 more Joker sequels. Y'all do with that info with the wheel.
Boo fucking who, man? Get out of here. I don't nobody want this hipster Joker no more.
Wait, what?
The Joker movie was good.
It was good. Now listen, it was good for what it was, but it was hipster Joker. He was like very. I don't like that they try to make it fit. Yeah, it made it fit too much of like today's emotional mental health stuff, and that's cool for what it is. But I want to go back to like crazy like.
No, but this is where Joker came from. It's not like Joker as of right now. This is how Joker became the Joker, though. Like,
I mean, I get it.
No, it's not.
This is how the Joker. This is how the Joker became. What do you mean? It's not how the Joker became the Joker.
Joker then had like 5 or 6 different origins.
This is not the original origin story.
This is not the original origin story. Is like, I don't know. I know Red Hood Joker. You know what I mean? He got fucking knocked into the shit. And like that's the Joker I know. This Joker, it's cool for today's time. We are all being mental health conscious. It fits, but nah. I don't want it for 2 more fucking movies. I don't want 2 more sequels of this.
I'm about to say, the closest iteration of original Joker is Dark Knight Joker. Like him and Bruce Wayne never had any type of affiliation whatsoever in the original comic book. They didn't even associate with each other until they fought for the first time. So this is nowhere near original Joker. This is hipster social justice warrior.
That's what I mean.
This Joker was legit a great ass fucking movie, and it's one of the top best performances of Joker ever.
Listen, I agree with all of that, but at the end of the movie, I was just like, okay, I'm never probably ever going to watch it again. I would rather than pass it on to somebody else.
So
for the last few movies, we gotten different people to play Joker. Pass it on to somebody else. We can keep doing it like that. I'm fine with that. But
my problem with this Joker is
I like it when they keep replacing people with movies.
Yeah.
It doesn't do well. It doesn't get you connected to the character. This is like, oh, it's a new guy. Well, fuck him because it's gonna be new next week. Like, it's like fuck.
To debate that, people are connected to Jack Nicholson and whatchamacallit, Heath Ledger's Joker. Those are the top 2 Jokers of all time. So having another Joker that actually
that's what I mean. It's just he's had to
put some respect on Mark Hamill's name, goddammit.
That's true. That is a great Joker. You're right. But still, like, I can't see Joaquin Phoenix's Joker versus the Batman, which is the problem. It's not saying that it's
too real.
I think those are two different continuities. I don't think Joaquin Phoenix is going to be the Joker in the Robert Pattinson Batman movie.
Wait, I just think this is the Joker about the Joker.
Yeah, if this is
I don't
it's
think
his own separate thing.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna encounter Batman at all because in this Batman's still a kid. Like his parents are still alive. He ain't gonna face the Batman.
No, his parents is dead.
Not in the Joker. He didn't.
Exactly.
At the end of the movie, they die, bro. I'm telling you, at the end of the movie, they die. Unless it's supposed
it wasn't even true to Batman though, because they definitely did die at the end of the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
And like the age
Batman is still like 8 years old. Like Bruce is still like 8 years old right now. Like there's no way he's gonna be able to.
But we also looking at Alfred. Alfred was trash in that movie. That was bitch made Alfred. Remember the whole conversation we had about Alfred last week? No, I don't want that Alfred in the movie.
We definitely had an Alfred appreciation.
Like, no, that we don't appreciate that Alfred, bro. If the Alfred ain't real, that's not the real Batman. Period. Moving on.
There is this is a funny story. Apparently in Japan there were counterfeit ring of Pokemon plushies. And a mother and a son got arrested over it. So they was out here making bootleg Pokemon plushies and selling them and got caught.
Oh, plushies! I thought you said slushies. I was like, damn, some slushies.
Let me link it real quick.
Holy shit!
Definitely, I thought you said slushies at first too. I'm like, wait a minute.
Like,
what did it taste like? First off,
I'm like, does it taste like a watertight? Like, what the fuck?
It was a whole counterfeit ring, bro. Nintendo don't be playing about that shit, bro.
You taste the typing or something? Like,
did that taste like a chikorita? Like what?
It tastes like Pokeballs.
The Inuyasha sequel is going to be announced for fall 2020. So anybody who's into Inuyasha, it's coming back in a Boruto form. Do with that information as you will.
So within the next 3 months. So probably in October. More likely in October.
Nintendo is officially stopping production of the 3DS series of handhelds. So I don't know if there's been a game that came out for the 3DS in any time. Mine is currently collecting dust, so I've not really heard about this. Anybody here?
The 3DS is a GOAT system. It's a GOAT system. I'm gonna miss it.
It literally held Nintendo down during the Wii U days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's all right. Like it did what it was supposed to do. Now it's the Switch turn.
Right.
Mm-hmm. How long was it out? The 3DS?
Long time.
End of the 2010s.
The 3DS first came out.
I think it was like 2012 or something like that.
No, it came out 2011. So yeah, that shit is a 9-year
That was a 9-year run.
9 years going on 10 years. Like, yo, it served its turn. It did its thing for 9 years. I
can't believe that shit been out for 10 years, bro. I remember when that shit first came out. I'm getting old, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Tatiana Masala is going to be our She-Hulk. She-Hulk is going to be coming to Disney Plus. I want to say at the end of the year. So, yeah. Let's see. Amazon Music now has podcasts. We might try to see if we can get ourselves on there. Roy Jones Jr. said he might have made a mistake in fighting Mike Tyson.
Yo, y'all see the Ace Vane parody?
That shit was so fun. I know. I'm just hurt. I'm gonna end up murdering someone. I'm gonna kill someone.
My man was with the trainer like,
pretty good.
You're trying to kill me, Mike. And he's like, is that blood? He's like, yeah, that's the trainer's blood. He's like, fuck them kids. Them kids can fight if they want to see them fight. Yo, that shit. I really feel like that's how Roy Jones is looking right now. Like, oh shit. Ooh.
After seeing him that sparring video, he probably like, yo, man, don't neither one of them need to be fighting. To be honest with you, they both just need to sit down.
No,
I get y'all bored and shit. But
no, Mike Tyson.
Mike is in a different state of mind though. Like, I don't know. I've listened to some interviews with Mike, just hearing him talk about how he's so peaceful now and the state of mind that he had to be in to fight. It was just like, very detrimental.
No. Like November 28th.
Want to kill somebody.
No, November 28th. We witnessing a 50-year-old kill a man in the ring. That's all I'm saying.
Right? Like this is terrible.
This is gonna be
Don't
horrible.
we see enough violence? We ain't done with all this. We ain't good with all this shit.
Look.
And in other news, crazy Kanye is peed on his Grammy on Instagram.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
There's a video apparently there's apparently him peeing on his Grammy on.
Hold up. Let me go to Twitter right now. Yo,
I'm linking it right now.
So you just out here pissing on people, bro. You out here like Trey Songz right now. What the
He pissed on his Grammy. So I don't know, like but that man has not been the same since his mother died. So
I don't know if y'all seen the Lupe Fiasco our bit he did, but Lupe Fiasco gave a great point. When you take somebody that's never had something, it has mental health issues as is, and you take away the people that he came up with, there's no reason that people should be questioning why the man is insane. Because then what happened to somebody that just gave up on their whole team once they're rich and famous, they're in a world they've never been in, and they isolate themselves from the people that they came up with, they're going to go crazy. So what do you think Kanye is going through with mental health? And it's been known for years he had mental health problems. So
I definitely equate it to the same thing that we see with Chris Brown. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You have someone who's had a lot of money and you don't have to listen to authority with that type of money. You got enough money to do whatever the fuck you want, and to have that, and then to lose that connection to the people who were actually checking you. You got a bunch of yes men in your life. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen. You're just gonna do whatever the fuck you want. I'm gonna whatever I feel, whatever I think. I just want to get it out there because I know that all these people gonna listen.
Another breaking news. LeBron James' son just got caught smoking weed on live. Take that as you will. That's all I'm gonna say. Bronny about to get his ass whooped by LeBron. LeBron about to leave that bubble so fast. But yeah, you out here just peeing on grandmas and stuff like.
No, like his
Grammys,
award,
fool.
Like his award.
Oh.
Not grandma, Grammy.
Granny. This man put the Grammy in the toilet and pissed on it. Like, you're weird, bro. You're weird. Nobody wanted to see the Kanye. Yo, I blame Kim. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Kim needs to take her man phone and get him the fuck off the internet. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't care.
Hey, like going through marital problems right now.
Because
I don't blame Kim at all. Because you see what he publicly did to Kim. He publicly told everybody that they were thinking about an abort. Like, he put all of their business out
Yeah,
and
true. That's another
it
point.
was just like, oh, and people were blaming Kim. People were blaming Kim then. People are blaming Kim now. You just proved that. But it's just like Kanye does what he wants to do, and he's always done what he wants to do. When he was with Amber Rose, he did whatever the fuck he wanted to do.
Hell,
when he
dated Brandy with the Bush thing,
and that's the problem.
He dated Brandy for that one period of time. It ain't the woman that's changing it. Kanye does what the fuck he want to do. Dragon energy, remember?
I don't know. I feel like that's the problem. It's too many people. Like we said, it's too many yes men. It's too many people outside his family that won't step up and say something. And when people do kind of say something, like his sister, she get embarrassed talking about something. I made that bitch famous with his sister.
It's gone too far.
Like somebody needs to sit him down. Like, no, you going to an insane asylum. I don't give a fuck, because it's clearly we watching a man with mental health go through some shit, and nobody, not even his fans, want to sit here and say shit. His fans dick riding the fuck out of him. I'm like, bro, this shit is weird, man.
Well, that's only because in America we talk a good game, but we're not really about it. We talk about how we want to help people, but we don't really do it. So.
Right.
No, yep, facts. Like, that's why I tell people, like, y'all social justice warriors. That's the definition. Y'all talk social justice, but when it comes down for some type of social justice or mental health, for something to be taken care of, y'all don't do shit, period. And the shit is weird. But moving on.
To get Rabbit talking again, Rocket League is going to be free to play on the 23rd. How you feeling?
I mean, it's cool, but the update's kind of weird right now. Bro, I don't know, dude. When y'all talk, I'm just like, I'm so like passive aggressive, bro. I'm like, can I? Fuck, never mind. I'm gonna stop now.
But how do you feel about the whole free to play thing?
I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna get some new people to play. I'm always down for a new influx of players. But what I'm not excited for is all the toxicity. The game's already toxic as it is, so it being worse because all these new people are gonna come play the game. It's gonna suck. But with
what
me
are they
being
gonna do for the people who actually bought the game?
nothing. I mean, people that already have the game now have these really cool rewards already that they gave everyone. They gave us like some titles and stuff that only the people who bought the game or have had it for a while can get. So that's pretty dope.
So what you're saying is I should probably log in and get that shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because it's Epic bound now, so it's like Fortnite kind of thing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically a car version of Fortnite, my guy. Like. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's amazing.
There's a Super Mario movie coming out in 2022, and Miyamoto is involved.
Yeah. Like the first one was fucking ass. You think it? You can make Sonic work. Bad. You can make Sonic work though. Like the way, I know we were talking shit, but we were talking more shit about the design. We wasn't talking shit about the movie. You can make Sonic work. You can't make Mario work. There's too much going on to make Mario work. Like, how do I put this? It's too much detail in Mario.
Look, if it's animated, it'll be fine.
Yeah, if it's animated, yeah, but they're gonna probably do live action. They're gonna go the live action route and try and do it again. It's not gonna fucking work. Unless
if they make it animated, it'll be fine. If they make it live action, it's gonna flop.
That would be so weird. Like,
they've already done it. They've already done it.
Yeah, but I saw some weird ass like Mario on Amazon. It was like some hip hop ass song. It was real strange. It was very strange.
Live action Mario. It was the Mario movie from the 80s, and then the live action Mario show with Captain Lou Albano. Probably showing my age, but
dude, the Mario.
Is that live action from the 80s? Are you sure?
I think that was it, man. Yeah. It was weird.
It's a live action movie, and then there was a Mario Brothers TV show.
But there was a movie, right? Like with
the movie is
it was a movie.
I get the movie. You listen to me, bro. Like John Leguizamo, whatever that dude's name
John
is.
John Leguizamo played Luigi. Yes.
Yes, but dude. Are you sure that was the 80s? Like you're 100% sure?
That was the 90s. That was
late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the 90s. That was 1990 when that Mario movie came out.
I'm just saying, though, that's not the 80s.
Motherfuckers got Yoshi. They got Yoshi looking like a fucking deformed turd. Like,
Looking like a T-Rex that went crazy.
Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong Quest is going to be on the Switch Nintendo service on the 23rd. So yeah, Taco Bell is selling its own wine.
That's exactly what I need with some fucking Taco Bell. What are you trying to do to people, yo?
Y'all trying to get drunk and have the shit bet.
That's what I mean. Like, that's exactly what I need with Taco Bell. Fucking mystery meat.
Ray J and Princess are filing for divorce. The Notorious B.I.G. crown sold for about $600,000.
To be expected.
Arby's has Cuphead toys for their kids' meals.
Is that appropriate?
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade got canceled.
Nobody
was expected. Nobody was looking for that.
Nobody cared.
The Bleach creator is making a new anime. There's not much is known about it, but the trailer then dropped. GameCube turns 19, and that's about it for the church announcement. The church say amen.
Amen.
One more. It's random, but basketball player Ty Lawson has been banned from China due to him saying Chinese women have cakes on Instagram. He's banned out of the Chinese league, and he can't come back to China.
Who was the name of that basketball player that got kicked out the bubble for bringing some quarantine pussy in there?
I forgot his name. No, it wasn't. It was a football player.
The basketball player was
who got kicked out
a reporter. Basketball player took a reporter in the room, unofficial reporter
in the bubble, right?
Yeah.
But I know the football player too that got.
Imagine losing a multi-million-dollar potentially for some pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro.
Yeah, well, I've seen people do it for less. For shooting somebody, you know.
You got banned for saying Chinese women got cakes. That is the most. You can't do that in China. That's gotta be. Like, it's sensitive, but China is very sensitive.
It's a communist country, bro.
Yeah, like, you can't say certain stuff over there. I'm not trying to be rude to anyone.
I don't think it's rude. It's just a matter. Yeah. It's cultural. They're very.
It's facts, bro.
Right. It's not offensive.
You can't say anything. It's people already over there. Like, they can't even protest.
For real, they can't.
Stuff. Like, bro. Like, I think. Too, what somebody said, and this is the truth, Ty Lawson just had a reality check of how much stuff we have over on this side that we can do compared to if we go to any other country. That shit's ridiculous, bro. Because I said a female was thick. Like, come on, bro. Come on now.
All right, let's get into the main topics for this week. McDonald's is experiencing shortage with this Travis Scott meal. Yeah.
I'm going to retweet this for later, but go ahead.
Yeah, McDonald's is having shortages of the quarter pounders for this Travis Scott meal. And reportedly, there was a mob that destroyed a McDonald's over this Travis Scott meal. Like, bro, are we that bored?
Okay.
Are we that bored?
Ladies and gentlemen, public service announcement. We got to chill. These are just human beings, just like all of us. They breathe the same air that we do. They shit just like we do. Like, these are not gods. These are regular ass people. Y'all gotta be ashamed of yourself, bro.
What's wrong with you?
Y'all don't care about the right shit enough. Like, literally, it's so much going on in the world, and this is what we mobbing up. It's a pandemic, and y'all are in crowds to get a fucking burger. Ooh. Bro, they technically, these celebrities and shit, they work for us. They here to entertain us. Treat them as such. Stop putting them on such pedestals like this. It's good homeboy getting his money, but when it comes to we over here trying to destroy shit because we want a cheeseburger from a nigga that I don't even really know.
One
counter.
Bro, this shit wow.
Rabbit? Rabbit? Do you have an opinion on the Travis Scott burger?
I thought you were saying rabbit one. No, dude, She pretty much said it, bro. It's ridiculous that we be doing this for people. It's just like they're humans like we are. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Well, let's go to these McDonald's and raid these places for a burger for someone who doesn't even know we exist, my guy. Like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
Dog, it's a quarter pounder with bacon, bro. It is not that big a deal.
Y'all
said this last week, bro. It's a quarter pounder with bacon, bro.
They said it nicely. I'm not. Y'all are some fucking idiots, bro. Y'all doing all this shit over a fucking piece of bacon and some barbecue sauce on your fries.
It's not even that they're doing it all over Travis Scott.
Bro,
that's the only difference between that and a regular meal, bro.
I hate to tell y'all this.
Travis Scott. That's it.
I hate to tell y'all this. Travis Scott don't give a fuck about you. And I don't give a fuck about Travis Scott.
Even if he does, y'all don't do shit like this for people who actually care about you. Y'all don't be doing shit like y'all don't be when our loved ones need us and shit. Y'all don't see y'all just running to them like y'all running to go get this shit. We care about the wrong shit. There are people dying every day. Like, what
y'all did this shit already with the fucking Popeyes fucking sandwiches. Like, y'all not learning from the dumb shit because it's a name attached to a burger. Are you serious, bro?
It's so easily to manipulate.
I would hate to see fucking Beyonce make a burger. I would hate to see that shit, bro.
You wouldn't. They shut that whole shit down. Every McDonald's would be a wrap.
Go back. I'm about to go back. I'm about to go back to something Lupe said again. Lupe said stop buying shit attached to people names because them people don't even know what the fuck they're doing at this point in time. You know how dumb Travis Scott looks right now because any backlash that happens ain't gonna be for McDonald's. It's gonna be because Travis Scott got his name on a burger, literally. And your favorite friends. These little, because it ain't shit but little ass kids. Ain't no grown. I pray to God, ain't no grown ass man.
You know it is though.
You know it is, bro.
I know it is. It's probably more of that.
And that's just sad. But I'm pretty sure the mob wasn't shit but teenagers. Maybe. And when I say teenagers, I consider if you ain't past the age of 23, you're a fucking teenager to me. It ain't shit but teenagers doing that shit. Like the shit corny as hell. And y'all need to stop, bro. Y'all need to really look at y'all lame ass fucking lives and figure out what the fuck is wrong with you that you gotta put a fucking man that don't even know your fucking name burger on a pedestal more than what the fuck is actually going on fucking earth on in the fucking United States. So I guarantee you all these people going hard over a fucking burger when it's time to vote ain't gonna go hard at all when shit that's going on in these fucking streets. They the fucking ones quiet as fuck on Twitter just typing shit. But you going hard at McDonald's over a fucking burger fucking with people jobs and shit. Fuck out of here, clown.
Wrong. Priorities are so wrong. Like I said.
Did Kylie beg you to get Rabbit?
Huh?
Did Kylie beg you to get the meal? Because Cam sure the fuck is getting on my nerves about this Travis Scott burger.
No, dude, I don't think Kylie even knows what Travis Scott burger is, my guy.
Thank God.
Not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Eat the burger, man. This shit is really trash. Hey, that shit is trash as fuck, yo. And the burger is not that fucking good, bro. It's just like the
when I go to motherfucking McDonald's, I don't even ask for no quarter pounder, bro. Like I might get a Big Mac, but most of the time I'm getting the McChicken, bro.
Bro, I promise you, I walk in
nuggets in this mug. Like who? Ain't nobody tell me that they new spicy nuggets are fucking delicious.
Oh yeah,
they are.
Fuego. Yeah, them bitches flavor.
They ain't better than Wendy's nuggets though.
They're not, but they're pretty good. They are very good.
So Pete, and then we can kind of move on from this shit. So I went. This is what McDonald's is doing too. McDonald's ain't out this shit. If you ask for a quarter pounder or a double quarter pounder, they be like, "Would you like to make it the Travis Scott meal?" Bitch, I said a quarter pounder. I want a number 5. A number fucking 5, not a Travis Scott meal. A number fucking 5.
Bro, you gonna put bacon on there and give me a one sauce, a barbecue sauce for a large fry.
Right. Throw me a number 5 with bacon and barbecue sauce on the side, and I guarantee you it's the same fucking burger for cheaper. Because that burger is like $6 by its fucking self. Y'all are fucking idiots, bro. You can get the same burger with bacon and spend $4, bro. Idiot, bro. I promise you.
I'm not paying $6 for a McDonald's burger. You gotta be fucked.
If I'm paying more than $5 for a burger, I might as well go to Five Guys.
Fucking Five Guys. Fuck that.
Yeah, if I'm paying more than $5, I'm going to like a sit down restaurant that serves some good ass burgers, bro.
Exactly.
Hey, peep this, yo. By the end of the fucking Nerd Boys podcast, y'all gonna understand why I'm going to be the most hated and loved nerd boy of all time. I promise you that, especially on this episode.
Cardi B and Offset are getting divorced, and the reason why I put this on here because we talked about the entanglement saga, and people are saying that I don't know why Jada's being brought up in this because it's a completely different situation. But they're saying there's a guy saying, "Oh, you guys are canceling. Offset, but didn't want to cancel Jada. Yada yada yada." Does anybody care?
We gotta talk about that side.
And no.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that side. But I really don't care. But it is. Yeah, it's a fucking two-way street, bro. If y'all had the same energy to cancel Offset, why the fuck y'all ain't do the same thing for fucking Jada? But I understand the difference being that Jada and Will are in an open relationship, and that shit is known.
Yeah.
Like, and Cardi B and Offset, they're not. So that's the big difference, if we want to be honest.
The jokes coming out about the WAP controversy right after this is hilarious, but like it was almost a spat on our little Facebook page. A resident listener, he listens all the time. Rockman, he was talking about how that WAP must not be that good if Offset is cheating, and then I guess somebody got offended by that. I don't know, but
was that whole conversation? I was like, yo,
oh my god! I started
to jump on that shit and be like, bro, at the end of the fucking day, people gonna cheat regardless, male or female, regardless. Of what you say. Like that's called sexual intent. If like I was talking to LaShayla about this today. Some people just want to be in a poly relationship. Some people are just meant to be fucking poly. And if you don't know what a poly relationship is, I ain't gonna say multiple partners. So the problem with our generation that our older generation had and the newer generation is afraid to do is just say, hey, no, they're not even afraid. They'll do it. They'll just say, hey, I really just want to be with multiple people. Now, if you want to be with multiple people and you know it, why the fuck are you trying to settle down?
Right.
That's the problem. Like, if I want to be with multiple people, I'm not going to settle down. I'm going to be with multiple people. I'm going to let my partners know, hey, I fuck with multiple people. And that's not being toxic. That's not being...
Just be honest, bro.
Yeah,
like,
being honest,
surprised how like normal that stuff is. My brother's testament to it.
You know how many women probably are in poly relationships right now? I have a couple of friends that are... Poly, I can't say the whole fucking word. That's why I keep saying poly. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Polyamorous.
Polyamorous, yo. So that shit. But you feel me? Like, bro, just if you... I feel like Offset is that type of person. But that wasn't even the reason why they're getting a divorce. The divorce out of Cardi B's mouth is they just kept arguing all the time. They kept arguing. They kept fighting. It wasn't working out, and they both came into terms that it wasn't working out. So she filed for divorce. That was the exact words out of Cardi B's mouth. So take it as you will.
Got me twisted.
Anybody else got anything else to say about this, or can we move on? Moving on. Moxie?
I think we all liked them as a couple. I know I did. They were a cute couple or whatever, but I don't know. It is what it is. I feel like the quarantine, people being by themselves and together, couples being together for such extended periods of time. So
it's definitely a test on relationships now.
Yeah. And it's either brought people together or it's pulled them apart. You know, I will say I've seen some...
Maybe a mixture of both, to be honest with you.
Some shifty shit. I saw recently a video of Offset. Cardi, he had his phone. He was playing a game. Cardi came in. He hid his phone, and when she left out, he looked at his phone and was like, "Ha ha ha! She still ain't caught me yet." You know what I mean? Like little shit like that is just like, you know. But a hoe is a hoe, male or female.
Yep.
So,
we gotta at the same time we gotta start calling people that just want to be fucking They want to be out here.
You become a hoe.
A hoe is a hoe, though.
You become a hoe when you mess with multiple people and somebody's feelings is involved into you.
Yeah,
if you're in a committed relationship and the other person doesn't know what you're doing, then you're a hoe.
You a hoe.
If you just have multiple sex partners and you're not in a committed relationship, that's just what it is.
Where you is. And I saw a post that was like, I look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture ain't even fucking Cardi B and fucking Offset. Nobody gives a fuck about them. We won't be talking about this situation months down. The bigger fucking problem is now we got the whole man versus female debate going on now. So a post I saw is people compare Cardi B to fucking Janelle Monáe.
Man, that shit was so funny, bro.
First of all, let's get this straight.
Fine, bro. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Let's get this straight. Y'all over here, we want Janelle Monáe. Y'all do understand Janelle Monáe is a lesbian, so she don't want you. Like
she's not a lesbian. She's pansexual. I don't think she really has like a sexual preference. It's just like whatever feels right to her.
She's fine. Like she likes what she likes, regardless of whether or not
so. And two, fucking both of them are successful fucking black women. At the end of the day, Cardi B she talks about vulgar shit. Janelle Monáe talks about the same shit. She just doesn't talk about it the way Cardi B talks about it. I'm like, bro, she says it like fucking old school 1980s throwback sex shit. Like, bro, I say it, but you won't understand. It's like how Jill Scott did Crown Royal. She's talking about sex, but
that's like grown people shit.
It's like grown people shit. And that just goes to show how many people that are above the age of 25 who aren't grown that are still childish as fuck.
It ain't for everybody.
Right. So, yeah. Moving on.
We already talked about this, so I'm not going to touch it. But in other news, Ash has a little brother. Chrono says that's not exactly what it is. He's the only one I know that still keeps up with the anime. You care to explain what the heck this is?
So, Ash went to Alolan, right? The professors there looked at Ash. They just like randomly was like, oh, we can see Ash as a son. You know, we can see you as a son. So now he's traveling with Go. He goes back to Alola to just catch up with his old friends. Go wanted to catch an Alolan executor. So they see the professor and his wife had a kid. So they like, oh, well, Ash, you technically have a brother. Ash doesn't have a brother, but it's like, well, technically, it's just like you got a friend that your friends look at you like a brother for their son. That's it. It's not, he doesn't have a brother. He don't. It's like the equivalent in me and my best friend JP. We say we brothers, but we not brothers. We just real close friends. Yeah, that's all it is.
I thought Professor Oak finally piped Ash mom.
No, Ash doesn't have. Like the fandom is like, oh my god, Ash has a brother. No, Ash does not have a brother. Ash has a.
I'm from the outside looking in. I'm like, wait,
what? Yeah, I had to break that shit down. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand. And Pokemon fandom, I'm not trying to take it away from them. This is a big moment because it does give Ash another reason to look at somebody and like, well, now I need to be an inspiration or a motivation towards something, which is that child. But at the same time, it's not his fucking brother. Stop saying this is his brother. Stop.
Okay. Thank you for that clarity, Chrono. Does anybody else have anything they want to add to that, or can we move on?
Good, bro.
All right. We're going to questions now. And the first question is a doozy, and it's comes from Shayla. Hey, Shay.
Hey, Shay.
She says, since we now have people who are in the LGBTQ plus community, I just wanted to ask this question. I am also in that community, but how do you guys feel about furries? And I guess this is more directed towards you, Maya.
Furries?
I mean,
I don't know.
I guess everybody.
Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Furry is a person that thinks they're an animal. They think they're animals.
Oh, like plushies. That's more so like. I thought that was. I didn't never necessarily looked at that as like a sexual orientation, but I guess I thought it was more so like a fetish.
Hold on now.
I'm about to say
it was more so like a fetish type of thing.
That's really what it is.
That's what it is. It's a fetish. It's like an animal fetish.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, if you, it's
can I say something?
Okay.
Go ahead, Mike. I'll talk about it next.
Go ahead.
I need more context. I need more information on it. At first glance, it's weird because I feel like you can easily cross over into bestiality. You know, I feel like I don't know. I just don't feel like I have enough context, enough information to fully make a educated opinion about it. But the few things that I've seen, you know, in the reference of wanting to be an animal or having sexual attractions to animal things, that's it's bestiality, and I'm not for that.
And it's the plus.
It's in a matter of, I've seen some of it where it's just like, you like stuffed animals, inanimate stuffed animals. Okay, that doesn't harm anybody or anything, but you know, there's a fine line.
There's conventions where they do dress up in stuffed animal suits and stuff, and most of the time it's just them playing around and doing cosplay and doing stuff like that. Not too much different from LARPing.
Okay.
But there is the other section where they do have orgies with the stuff on, so you can't judge everything by the weirdest sector of it.
So I'm about to look. Disclaimer: if you are LGBTQ, don't get offended because y'all might hate me for this. I don't look at furry as an LGBTQ thing because this is why I say this. You have furries and then you have sexual orientation. Now I could have sworn LGBTQ is, you have like transsexuals, but within those things there's certain sexual orientations that you look at. People like, if you're a gay male, you like gay other men, lesbians, females, etc., etc. Furry sounds like it's more of a fetish, and then you're whatever you align with in the LGBTQ, if you even align with the LGBTQ in that instance. So you could be a furry, but you can be a straight male or a straight female. You can be a furry, you can be a transsexual. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to say that. Transgender male or female. You know what I mean? So I don't look at furry as the plus in the LGBTQ. This is just me personally.
It's its own separate fetish.
Yeah, it's like it's a fetish, and then it's whatever the LGBTQ.
So basically, it could be added on to.
When you said that, I was like, isn't that a fetish? Like, I've heard of that before, but not in the substance of a sexuality. I mean, I will say this is probably going to be a little bit offensive to some people as well too, and even as a member of somebody who is gay. You know, I just feel like it's kind of going a bit far with lumping everything into the subsect of LGBTQ. I will say that I told myself that if they were going to try to push pedophilia as something that's a sexual orientation or something that they would tack on to the end of the LGBTQ, I was going to no longer like identify in that bracket of, you know what I mean, a label. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just becoming this umbrella term, and you just keep tacking shit on that just should not be tacked on.
Right. I feel like it shouldn't be a plus because
it shouldn't be a plus.
Yeah, it's like the plus is just like, it's like, I put it like this, and I know people aren't gonna like what I'm about to say. It's like looking at Black Lives Matter. It's so many fucking other subgroups going into Black Lives Matter. It's the same thing with the LGBTQ. We knew what the LGBTQ was, and then plus it's just like, damn, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, just add shit on it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, add shit on that don't make sense. If you rock with a certain group, that's fine. But if you don't fall under the terms of LGBTQ, what the fuck does the plus mean? Same with Black Lives Matter. We had one definite thing that we were working towards. Adding on this other shit like Antifa trying to join this shit. Why the fuck are you here? Do your own shit.
Why the fuck?
Like, and that's
do your own shit.
Now I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a lot of people might listen to this, a lot of people might get offended, but it's the truth. Like, y'all can't tack on other shit. If you fall in line with LGBTQ, you just fall in line with one of those 5 groups. The only thing I can understand is pansexual, and then even then, pansexual can kind of borderline fall into the B, if we're being completely honest. You don't really fuck with either group, but you fuck with both groups. So it's like, It's weird. It's that, I guess, when we say gray lines, that's where that gray line is in that specific group. It's like the plus. What the fuck does the plus mean? Because the plus, now you got shit like the map group that's trying to join in, the fucking pedophilia that's trying to join in, and when people don't look at them, they look at LGBTQ. So your leaders need to fix that shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Furries, y'all are part. Furries, y'all are not the plus in the LGBTQ. You're either LGBTQ or you're straight. Period. Hands down. Stop all that extra shit. It's a fucking fetish, and it's cool to have a fucking fetish. It is what it is. Everybody got some type of fucking fetish, but stop trying to do this alternative black shit and just say, "Hey, I'm a furry." Just say I'm a furry. People respect furries that just say I'm a furry. Is when you do the other shit that you lose
what
respect.
you do in your bedroom is between you, the person you doing it with, and God. Like, yo, don't nobody else see that shit but y'all. Like.
Well, unless you only fanning.
It is right, but then that's a whole nother thing. Of course, opening up your bedroom, but people give a damn so much about who other people fuck, you know. And like I said, there are some moral parameters to it. I would like to get a little bit more information about this just to know exactly how far they pushing this animal shit. But it is what it is.
If that shit go to bestiality, I'm gonna do like everybody else do. Look at the LGBTQ and say, "What the fuck is y'all doing?" I hate to say it like
don't
that.
say, but you can't though, because like I just said, like I just said it out loud. You know what I mean? Even my girlfriend, she's like, if they try to tack on pedophilia as if it's some type of a subsect of the LGBTQ, I am no longer going to. Don't call me that. Don't call me nothing. Don't worry about it. Like it's just like I can't. Okay. And do you really think that this is something that we're just sitting on and having a committee with all the gay people and the queer people? We just like, oh, let's vote on this. You think they send us like a fucking newsletter or something?
Y'all meet at Tuesdays. You gotta meet at Tuesdays at the Perkins at 5:00.
Like, y'all better vote on who's gonna be.
Y'all better make the LGBTQ. Y'all better make the LGBTQ CP or something, bro. Y'all
like, what do you think? It's the same motherfuckers that's running everybody else, that's deciding everything else, that's making these decisions. It ain't us sitting at Starbucks and shit with lattes. And, no.
You know what's crazy? Do you watch The Boys? Anybody in here watch The Boys?
Yes, I just started watching that shit. I'm on episode 5 of season 1.
I haven't even watched it.
You need to watch it. So I don't want to spoil it, but I have to talk about the scene because I think it does kind of tie into the situation about too many people putting stuff in the light that nobody really wants into the light. So they're doing a movie shoot later on in season 2, and one of the characters is a part of LGBTQ, Queen Maeve, and in the movie it's basically like they're forcing her to say I'm gay. Like they're literally every 2 seconds she's like, I understand how you feel, and the girl's like, why? Because I'm gay. Like blatantly, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like,
pander.
That one, I'm like, bro, who would say some shit like this? Like, who would just up and out because I'm gay? Like, wow, what the fuck? That's
man. It's just, I don't know. Personally, for me, as somebody who is technically a member of the LGBT community, it's never been something that's signified me.
All right.
You know, it's just like, okay. It's not something that I just wear on my sleeve. Like, it's not, because I don't think straight people do that. Straight people don't go around like, I'm straight. And I get it. I do understand it there because of the challenges that we've had to be able to get as much as we have. You know what I mean? Now that we have it, people wear it more so because it's like, I can openly be myself now. But it's just like, it's not a big deal. Why is it still such a big deal? You know what I mean? It's I don't know.
I feel like.
Can we move on?
We'll be on this bitch for a minute, yo.
All right. Top 3 underrated games from last generation. Go.
Like you talk about like PS3.
Right, PS3, PS4.
PS4.
We gotta say PS3, bro, because it's still current gen until the new gens drop, regardless of what anybody say. So I wouldn't say of this gen if we're gonna do it like that, because that shit's confusing. I don't even know. Hold up, I gotta think.
LA, New York.
This is Rocket League. No, I'm just kidding.
All my shit gonna be indie, so
my shit, like
all my shit gonna be indie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like all of the shit that I
underrated. It's more of a question since PS5 is literally right around the corner. What's underrated this gen then, so people won't be confused?
Oh, okay.
We literally was talking about this yesterday.
The Messenger. I already said my number one game is The Messenger. That game is underrated as fuck.
Titanfall 2.
Yeah, Titanfall 2 is definitely one.
Grand Blue.
You said my three. Titanfall 2, Grand Blue, The Messenger. There you go.
Titanfall 2, Grand Blue, The Messenger. Rocket League had a little wave at when it was free for PlayStation, but it's no longer as big as it was. But I don't know if you want to call it underrated.
I think it's underrated.
You do?
I do. I think because a lot of people just think it's just like soccer, dude. There's so much more technique and skill that's put in that game that a lot of people don't. It's just not hitting the ball towards the goal. You know what I'm saying? It's like reading a defense, being in the right spot, making sure like you're calling. It's legit a sports game, my guy, and it's a lot of people just throw it off.
There's nothing else like it for real.
Hold up.
Yeah, it's just a lot of people don't see it like that. It's like, dude, it's like.
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
What was the game that came out right when Overwatch came out?
Battleborn.
Battleborn is so fucking underrated. I know a lot of people dick ride Overwatch. It killed Battleborn. Battleborn is literally the definition of it came out at the wrong time. If Battleborn would have came out a year before, I promise you, so many people would be playing Battleborn. That game was good as fuck, and it literally died because it came out went a week before Overwatch. Like Battleborn, and I would stick to my guns. Battleborn is a fucking amazing game.
I'm trying to think for me. I think two that I can think of. I played The Last Guardian. I don't know if anybody played that. I thought that was really good.
That's made by Team Ico, isn't it? The same people who made
SIE.
Mm-hmm.
I got another one after my season.
And I also enjoyed what is it? Infamous Second Son. I think that shit was super fun as well.
Yeah, that didn't get as much clout. It came out towards the beginning of the PlayStation, and like it was good for then, but like that game is really good. I need to go back.
Yeah,
right.
I never played it.
Oh, it's real fun.
I'm gonna say God of War and Ghost
underrated.
God of War won Game of the Year.
Oh, underrated. No, dude, I'm all thinking of like. Never mind. I'll think.
Overrated.
Don't mind me, my guys. I'm just not paying attention.
Another game that I'm pretty sure people remember that got shut down too early. Gigantic. I don't know if y'all remember
what that is.
Bro, Gigantic.
I heard the name before, but I don't know what that is.
Gigantic was such a good fucking MOBA. It didn't make sense.
I heard Paragon.
Mm-hmm.
Heroes of the Storm, bro. Oh, I wish they never shut that down.
Oh, it's finally done? Or they just done during...
Shut down, bro. It's been shut down for like a year plus.
Oof. Well, I mean, they tried to go to esports scene and then update anything. All they had to do was make it like League of Legends. Like, I get the purpose of it, but all they had to do was make it like League of Legends and it would be thriving right now. They'd probably blow League of Legends out the water just because Blizzard has more of a grasp on the video game scene than League of Legends does right now. Well, used to.
Second to last question. The sad anime death.
The worst one?
Which one was the worst one for you?
Oh man.
Oof.
Moxie, I know your anime stance is a little bit limited, but I know there's one on Death Note you could probably talk about.
I mean,
nobody give a fuck about it.
I don't think that's the thing. Though.
Bro.
I was, but I wasn't connected like that. Like, not necessarily to the show, but to the character. Like, a lot of times when I watch animes, they're either like super action packed, and when people die, it's just like, oh shit, you know what I mean? But in the more emotional moments, like on Death Note, it was just like I had met a point of understanding where it was just like, okay. But that would be a good one. Trying to think. I don't know. I think my hands are a little bit tied on this too because I gotta finish a lot more as well.
Spoiler warnings for anybody who does not watch Naruto or Dragon Ball Z, My Hero.
Please don't say anything for Naruto. Like, I'm rewatching. Well, I guess you could say because I already know.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet? Oh,
I know of them. I just haven't watched it actually happen. I'm just to the part where I just got to the really bad spot. Pain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it,
So you
So you know.
Yeah, dude, that brought a tear into my eye. I'm not gonna lie, because I got connected with that
Which is
dude.
crazy because I did not give a fuck about Asuma until he died.
Right? Yeah. But the next time, oh man, dude.
What about the third Hokage? That was like in the OG Naruto. Was that pretty sad to y'all?
No.
See what I mean? Like,
I got one from
He's
Dragon
like,
Ball. I got one from Dragon Ball, and it's an unconventional one too. When Future Gohan died, and Trunks saw that shit, that was pretty bad. Like,
You mean Dragon Ball Z?
yeah, when Future Gohan died, not the regular one with the
You said Dragon Ball, my guy.
the one from Trunks' timeline, because like that was like the one Gohan that actually scrapped and never stopped training and just got mollywopped.
Yeah,
That was the Gohan everybody really wanted, and he got wrecked.
He beat ass with one hand.
Right. What's the other one? When Night Eye died in My Hero, that caught me completely the fuck off guard.
Bro, I wasn't like cry worthy, but I was like, this is really sad.
I got mine.
If Lemillion would have died right then I would have been pissed. Cause I just knew Lemillion was about to die.
I got mine.
Wait, what?
I said if Lemillion would have died, I would have been pissed.
I mean, technically,
I thought you said he did die. I'm like, wait, I'm not that far.
Yeah, I mean, technically he did, but they set it up to where old girl's gonna give him his powers back.
He don't get it back at all.
You don't know that.
The game,
the manga.
The manga, I get that, but it ain't over yet.
Yeah, but they've already tried it in the manga. He's not getting his powers back. It's already in the manga. He's not getting his powers back. But Spike.
Oh, Spike Spiegel?
Yep. Spike had the saddest death. The way he went out was like a G, though. I ain't gonna lie. He went out like, fuck everybody. I gotta do this. I'm gonna say Spike was the saddest. Because in that, we knew it was the end of the series. We knew it was the end of the fucking anime. So that shit hurt.
My first watching through JoJo, when you see Jonathan die, it's like, wait, what? It's so unexpected, bro. In the first watching, you're like, wait, what? Like, so what's the rest of the bizarre adventure if JoJo's dead? The fuck?
Oh, Abdul. That's another one.
Yeah.
Abdul.
Yeah. Iggy, bro. Iggy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hunter x Hunter. Miriam and the girl he was playing shogi with. What's her name?
I forgot.
Shogi, isn't that the game from fucking Naruto?
Yeah, it's the it was the y'all watch Hunter x Hunter, right?
No.
Yep. Well, I just can't remember.
Cell, like the crazy Ant King and the little girl, the blind girl he was playing shogi with when they both died.
Hold on, I have to look it up. I can't remember her name.
I can't remember. Komagi or something like that.
Ant King. It's the Ant King is Miriam, and then fuck is the little girl?
I think it's Komagi, bro.
Is it Chimera? No, it's not. That's the ants. Keep going. If y'all got any more.
And
Kite.
Yeah, Kite died, and that was pretty sad too because it came out of nowhere. It was. Oh, Little Alchemist, Maze Hughes.
I've never really watched Full Metal Alchemist.
Roy Mustang best friend with the daughter.
I've never watched Full Metal Alchemist, so I can't.
I think it's what I was more talking to Rabbit. Did you see Full Metal Alchemist on Rabbit?
No.
How about Yu Yu Hakusho and Genkai when she died?
Meh.
I didn't. Okay, so that didn't get me as bad because she was trading, but she was kind of a. I didn't like get connected to her like that. And I saw it coming as well, so it didn't really like make it sad for me.
Look, the saddest death, the true saddest deaths is all the time Goku didn't die in Dragon Ball Z because of plot armor.
Goku died multiple times. What are you talking about?
Right, yeah.
He didn't die. They brought him back. That's not a death. That's plot armor bringing him back. That's not. I don't consider that death. When I say death,
every time we talk about anime, you gotta go to I hate Goku train.
Because Goku fucking
every time.
Goku sucks.
I feel like you're overly doing this, and at this point, it's just like you secretly like the show, but now you're like, I gotta keep this stupid facade up. Yeah.
No, I don't think
knowing Chrono a little bit longer than you, Rabbit. No, he loves to state his opinion multiple times. I get it.
Yeah,
I gotta let it
drop.
No, I get. I'm not.
I'm
just trying to make a joke out of this, because he brings it up every
time. Like
yeah. I think like 65% of
the
episodes. If you go back and listen to 65% of our podcast, this dude says,
I get my merch,
I hate Goku.
When I get my merch, when the Nerd Boys get merch, no, it's gonna be a hoodie or a t-shirt that says "fuck Goku" on it. I'm just putting it out there. Y'all can hate us, y'all can dislike the channel.
No, they're gonna hate you, not us.
Right.
You.
I don't care. We already had the argument on why DBZ is not a great anime compared to others. But moving on.
For week, if you could bring one dead game back, what would it be? And it could be franchise or otherwise.
Jet Set Radio Future. The
Is it really dead though?
It's dead. It's dead. They haven't made another game in 20 years, bro.
Mercenaries.
Mercenaries is a great game. Oh, Mercenaries.
I would bring Mercenaries back. Especially like on next gen. Oh my god, that shit would be so good. Yeah. Mercenaries or like Dark Cloud.
I'm trying to think here. Give me a second. I wasn't expecting all these questions, to be honest with you, bro.
Bring Bloody Roar back. That'll be dope. I could see. I would like another Power Stone.
Ooh, Dark Saviors.
Yeah. What is it called?
Darkstalkers. Yeah, I would bring that back in a heartbeat.
Oh, bro, I got it.
Remasters and stuff they doing. What you think they would have did that by now, Capcom?
Legends of the Dragoon, bro. I would love to see some like a series made out of that one.
Apparently, don't quote me on this, but it's Elite. They're doing a remake to that game for PS5.
Oh, for real?
They're doing a full-blown remake for it.
That'd be dope, bro. That would be dope.
We'll
I'd get that in a heartbeat.
I would like to get another Earthworm Jim game.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Like, they had a remaster on the PS3 back in 2010. I bought that like day one. But yeah, Earthworm Jim, I'll be down for that.
This hella serious you can bring back.
Oh, bring back Vector Man.
Vector Man won't work. They would have to rework the fuck out that game, bro. Like, because that's when they were doing the what? That's when they were like doing the 2. Was it 2.5? Yeah, it's like one of the first.
It was like pseudo 3D. Like if you draw like a square and then like do the extra shit to make it look like a cube. Like it was like drawn in a way to look 3D, but it wasn't actually 3D.
Like I couldn't see that working. Like I could see Vector Man remade. I can't see the enemies in Vector Man remade. Like some of them will look weird as fuck. But what is it? Toe Jam Earl. That
I can see another Gunstar Heroes as well. That'd be dope.
I'm trying to think. Mega Man was brought back, so I can't say Mega Man. I can't say Kirby. I'm trying to think of a Nintendo game. I guess. Obviously, we got to go Chrono Trigger. Like that whole series needs to come back. Is there anything else?
Not off the top of my head, I can't think of nothing else right now.
No fighting games. No.
I said Bloody Roar.
I guess CVS, another Capcom versus SNK. That's the only thing.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. What was that fighting game for a Super Nintendo with all like the weird looking characters?
Don't have to be more specific.
Yeah, there's plenty of games.
They had a snowman.
Clay Fighters.
Yeah.
I can see a Clay. I don't know if I can even see a Clay Fighters. Maybe a Primal Rage, but not a Clay Fighter.
Oh, Primal Rage will be dope. I fucked with that game.
Oh, and last thing, Parasite Eve.
Oh, Parasite Eve. Yeah.
Parasite
I think I remember I first played that shit. I was playing Metal Gear. Or it was either Metal Gear or Final Fantasy. And like back when you could get the free game demos on the disc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut.
You know what? If we go hard, the one genre everybody
Silent Hill.
Yeah, I'm about to say Silent Hill. You gotta say Silent Hill.
Back.
Nah, y'all can keep listening. I'm gonna tell y'all.
They did in DVD.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story about Silent Hill. Since my auntie listens to the podcast, now she needs to know the truth. She used to play those games in front of me when I was young. I used to watch her play video games, and that was one of her favorite games. That shit scared the hell out of me. Until I was about 23 years old, I was terrified of Silent Hill. That shit was the fuel of my nightmares. Like, fuck that.
You would have hated Homecoming, because Homecoming is the first Silent Hill I ever wanted to learn lore about. Like, that's my favorite all-time scariest monster in Scarlet. The little puppy.
Weird because I'm actually into, as I'm gotten older and I'm like, I'm good now. I can appreciate it for what it is. You know what I mean? I'll watch like the behind the scenes videos, the fan theory videos and stuff like that. But baby, when I tell you that shit was the fuel of my nightmares, a lot of the reasons why I wouldn't sleep at night, man.
Hey,
Pyramid Head, bro.
Hey, Nintendo, are you listening? Give us a fucking F-Zero game, goddammit.
That shit ain't happened. That shit.
We haven't had an F-Zero game since the GameCube, my guy. And that we literally just said earlier that shit is 20 years old.
Man, fuck that. Give us another mother. Give us a mother. Fuck that, yo. We haven't had an Earthbound since Super Nintendo. Fuck F-Zero. Give us an Earthbound.
I want a Super Nintendo and an actually good Star Fox.
That ain't gonna ever happen again.
An actual good Star Fox, and then give me another fucking Metroid game, bro.
Metroid coming out next year. They already got another Metroid coming out.
Metroid Prime 4 is all we got is a JPEG, bro. That's literally all we done had.
It's in production. They
done restarted production twice already, bro.
Oh well, at least we know it's coming. Sorry, sometime soon.
I'm feeling a Kingdom Hearts issue here pretty soon.
No Kingdom Hearts. No fucking Kingdom Hearts.
No, I'm saying like it's gonna be forever before we even see anything about that game.
Oh yeah,
I sure hope so, bro. That last movie that came out was horrible.
That shit was I went back and replayed it and beat it, and it was still trash. Even with the DLC, it was ass. It was even more ass because it was more fucking movie stories, bro. Hey, oh my god, that's the most disappointing game on the fucking PlayStation. It's so disappointing. Moving on, yo.
Second to last thing, PlayStation confirms that some of their all of their first party games are going to cost $70, and this caused a little stir within the community, whether or not this is a good move or not. But there will be some games on PS5 that's going to cost $70. How is everybody feeling about that?
Actually, going back, doing research, and actually looking at the climate of gaming, I can't see how gamers didn't see this shit happening. I know we were talking about it, yesterday, AK? But yeah, I don't see how y'all didn't see this coming. People like, this is not consumer friendly. Okay, it's supply and demand. We just seen how crazy people went over the PlayStation 5 pre-orders hours before the pre-order was even supposed to happen, right? So you don't expect for games to go up at least $10? Like, shut up, gamers.
Games have been $60 since when? Since like the PS3.
It's been $50 for 15 years. For 15 years.
Yeah, a long time.
Let me know something that's the same price 15 years ago, and I'll shut the fuck up.
But like with better technology, that's what you expect to happen. The shit's not going to get cheaper. It's going to get more expensive. They're cramming more into these games.
Super Nintendo games in fucking 64 games was like $90 back in the 90s, bro. So like, come on, bro.
Everybody remember fucking what is it? Action 52. As terrible as that game was, it was $119. So for 52 trash ass games. So
and this was back in the 90s, bro. Like, come on, man.
But I feel like it's everywhere. We're in this real sensitive space with everything in gaming and pricing in the world in general. Everything
of where people don't like change at all.
Right. Like it's people are uber sensitive, and then people look at it like we're not taking what people of the past did. People in the past took this shit. What are you talking about? When games first came out, when the Atari 2600 first came out, games cost $30. When Nintendo and Super Nintendo came out, games started costing $40. Then you move on to the PS2, games start costing $60. So on and so forth. Actually, we're getting lucky because if you really look at it, all they're doing is saying, hey, we're charging you 10 extra bucks compared to jumping 20. It could be 80 fucking bucks.
And
let's be real. They could be $100. They could be $100 per game.
Because if we're being honest, people buying up these fucking pre-orders, they could just say fuck the pre-orders and just make games $100 and you get all this content even if you don't want it. So
that's true. Right. That's definitely true.
If you're being honest, the people bitching and complaining and looking at inflation with fucking inflation, supply and demand in the gaming fucking world. Remember, this ain't the generation of fucking rotary phones, pay phones and stuff. No TVs. We listen to radio all fucking day. This is the generation of technology. So either you're on your computer, you're on your phone, you're on your video game. Unless you're playing sports or you're working out or something. You're on one of those three at some point in time during the day. And video games is a business at the end of the fucking day. I think people forget this ain't a hobby. This is a fucking business to most people. You got to make business moves. It is what it is. Suck it the fuck up.
All I'm saying, my main thing about this is like people who complaining about this is the same people who were bought Call of Duty day one for $60 and then would spend $50 and then spend an extra $15 on map packs 2-3 times.
These are the same people that buy 2K for $100 and then drop $50 on fucking characters. Like,
like come on, bro.
That's why
every year. Be the same people who buy Madden and then drop another $50 for My Ultimate Team. Like, come on, bro.
Yo,
and then complain about how much it is. Like, it doesn't make sense.
These people don't, and I know a lot of people. I think this should be the topic. I think this should be what we talk about on the clips. But I feel like a lot of gamers, and I want y'all gamers to understand this. A lot of y'all don't understand how much more money you put into games already, and y'all complain about $70.
Yeah, that's very true.
Let's say, because most gamers aren't, I hate to tell you this, most gamers aren't buying the base game. I hate to tell you this. Most of us, we're spending $100 to get that little bit of extra stuff. Unless it's like a game we weren't too sure we were going to buy. Like for me, only game I spent $60 on is Avengers this year because I wasn't too sure I wasn't going to buy it. But
I spent $60 on Dragon Ball FighterZ when that game first came out, right? Mm-hmm. And I literally bought
$60 on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I spent $5 extra on each individual character because I wasn't going to be sure if I was going to get every character. Turns out I was, but how many characters they added on since then? At least 10.
For what game?
Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh yeah, they've added quite a bit in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
It's like 5 per character, and this is what season 3, so 15.
And I spent that actual $5 each time a new character does drop. Come on, bro. Like you spend more than $70 on a game.
So we ain't saying
I've spent a lot on Rocket League. I'm not even. I've spent a lot of money on Rocket League.
We ain't saying it's right.
I paid $20 for a skin on Overwatch, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, but to be fair, AK, wasn't that cancer skin for Mercy?
And they kept 50% of the profits. They didn't. It came out. They kept 50% of the profits. So you spend $10 on that and $10 on.
And don't even get me started on these kids for Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, probably always be asking for a skin on Fortnite, bro.
So we ain't saying this right now. Fortnite people kind of got a way of telling y'all shut the fuck up. Fortnite, League of Legends, Warframe. Warframe is probably the best practices when it comes to their customers because you can legit get every single last piece of thing without spending a dime in Warframe. It just takes for you to grind. But y'all acting like y'all don't spend this money and then buy more shit on the game. Like, if you really that salty about $70, stop buying games.
Gaming is not a cheap hobby. It never has been. Never.
And it never will be. It's not going to be cheap. Like, that's what I mean. Like,
you know what's going to happen.
You want these games to evolve. You want these consoles to evolve. You want the shit to load faster. You want to have more playtime. You know what I mean? You want so much for so little. Like, we have to be realistic. How much do y'all spend $10 on in a month? Hell, in a week, in a day. Y'all blow $10 like it ain't shit. So
y'all definitely go to $10 going through. $10 won't even get you a decent pizza nowadays.
It won't.
Facts. Bro, and y'all acting like in the next 10 years, gaming ain't gonna go from $70 to $80, and pre-orders ain't gonna go from 100 to 120.
Let me know something that's still the same price it was 15 years ago.
And you know why it is? Because there's more people in the world. That means inflation. That means it costs more to do certain things in the world. So just like
your ass collected unemployment any fucking way.
Right. I hate to say it like this, and it's gonna sound like we ranting at the gaming community. We not. Let's be realistic here.
I am. I'm just
right. Yeah.
Oh, well, they are.
Facts.
They are. Now I'm being kind of nice, but
a lot. Consumers want a lot for a little. Okay.
Right.
And you spend $10. You blow $10 on cheeseburgers and a bunch of shit.
Travis Scott deals.
Exactly.
If y'all really want to bitch about bad practices and price raises, don't bitch at the fucking $70. Bitch that you gotta spend $70 and then spend more money for other shit, i.e. season passes.
Yeah. At least with this game, I feel like we're gonna see exactly where our extra $10 went to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, moving on to the last and final thing we got for this thing, and we're gonna be talking about this for probably a while. PlayStation 5 Showcase.
Oh, whoa.
When I say the PlayStation came out and they showed they ass, they showed they entire ass. I'm talking about Lizzo ass, like just
just all out in the Laker game.
All out in the Laker game, just everywhere. That's first of all, let's get the pricing out the way. They're saying that if you want the discless version of it, it's going to be $39.99. You want the one with the disc, it's going to be $5.99, right?
No,
$4.99. $4.99.
Yeah, $4.99.
So $500 for the disc version, and then $400 for the discless version. We haven't really heard out how much space is going to be on the discless version, but they said it's going to be easy to expand it because like the PS4 was fairly easy to expand it. Plus, I got a terabyte hard drive anyway. I'm probably going to transfer anyway. But pre-orders are already up. They pretty much are sold out. From what
they're releasing more today. They're releasing.
From what I've been told, because of COVID, they only got about 10 million PlayStation 5s to sell right now, and that's between all regions. So
that's definitely not a lot.
Pre-order now or don't get one in the near future, you're gonna probably be waiting for a minute, at least a couple of months.
So
that's okay. I'm grown enough. I can wait a couple months.
Let me call that out real quick. So PlayStation just linked about an hour ago that they will be trying to release more pre-orders and stuff within the next month. So you're gonna wait a month where you can't pre-order. By November 1st, have your money ready because they're gonna try and open the doors for us to pre-order around that time. So yeah, a lot of content creators, if you are a content creator like myself, like the Nerd Boys, like anybody else, you might want to try and jump on it or look at your mom and pop store to see if they have it because we all know what's about to happen as soon as PS5 drop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And be wary of those scalpers. We already had a friend of ours, Rue and Lauren, say they was people were trying to buy their pre-orders for $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
They out here.
They putting their pussy on the line for $1,000.
That is a good hustle.
But here's some of the games that they announced. Final Fantasy is coming.
Yeah.
Miles Morales, we got gameplay of that. There's going to be a new Harry Potter game. That's going to be an RPG, and you get to pick which house you want to be. Ravenclaw all day.
Hufflepuff, motherfucker.
Demon Souls is getting a remaster. We gotta look at Ratchet and Clank. There's going to be a PlayStation Plus collection, and it's basically going to be a bunch of the PS4's greatest hits is going to be on there. They haven't really said exactly what it is, but in my opinion, it's probably going to be something to combat Game Pass. We got a teaser for God of War, and that's supposed to be coming out 2021.
Time Loop.
Am I missing anything?
Demon Souls.
I said that already.
He said that.
Yeah.
Well, you said everything that was relevant.
Right. So
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh boy, like you said, everything that's relevant.
Everything that's relevant.
And there was also a new Little Bit Planet game seemed like it was going to come out as well.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
The Adventure of Sat Boy.
Right. So
Yeah.
PlayStation showed their ass on literally the only thing Xbox got up on them right now is the pricing. Like I think it's $100 cheaper if you want to get the this version of the Xbox Series X.
And the power technically.
But power.
I've been saying for these last few weeks, it don't matter if you ain't got shit to play.
The GameCube was technically the strongest one out of all three of those, and it literally was in third place. So power really don't mean shit. And the Wii when that was out was literally the weakest out of all three. The Wii, the 360, and the PS3, and it outsold all three of both of those. So I mean, power is relevant towards stuff. It does matter, but it's not the end all be all. So anybody wants to dive in onto the PS5? I know Chrono already has a video up. What about you, Rabbit? You excited? You gonna pre-order? What you gonna do?
No, dude, I never pre-order something like this. I always wait. I know people can get their consoles fixed for the bugs or whatever, but I'll just wait till I get my. So probably like 6 months to a year before I even think about buying one.
That's too long.
Yeah.
That's
too long, bro. I didn't get a
is.
PS4 until
It
like
is.
4 years ago. What do you mean too long?
It
mean,
does feel like a long time, but
So it's so many exclusives coming straight to only PS5 that this time.
Oh, I can still wait to play
he
those.
said I'm a grown man.
They're
I can
still gonna wait. They're
I
still
mean,
gonna be there.
They're mostly like story
Okay.
player, one-player games. Like Miles Morales is still not going anywhere, bro. Like you can play one-player games late. In the grand scheme of things, don't really change much.
I myself, I'm gonna try to look into it maybe around January for like a birthday present or something. But I'm super excited. I'm super fucking excited. As you guys know, I'm a PlayStation player. I played PlayStation all my life, and it's just something about when a new console drops. This shit don't happen all the time, man. Like, Sony has been doing more of what it has always done great, and that is make games. They crushing this shit. They've been crushing their advertisement. They've been crushing their anticipation. They've been killing this shit. And on top of that, they've been giving us quality games. We've seen a lot of great indie games, you know what I mean, in the past with some of the releases, and now we're seeing some really good top tier games. You know what I mean? God of War, I'm super excited for the next one. I think that's Ragnarok, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. The new Final Fantasy. Like I don't know. I'm so fucking excited for all of this, man. I'm so excited. I'm so stoked.
Chrono, you want to reiterate any of the stuff that you were saying last time on your video, or just go watch my video?
Just go watch his video.
I mean, y'all can just go watch my video, but I got a little bit extra to it. So I'm going to get it. Clearly, content creator. I'm gonna try and get it when it first comes out. Why? That's a big spike for the channel. I ain't about to front on the fucking podcast. This is a huge spike for the channel if I can get it first. AK can attest. If AK can get it first, that's a huge spike on the channel just because we can show it off.
Unboxing of a PS5 on the Nerd Boy sound real good right now.
Oh boy! Now you're trying to convince me to buy it for that. Y'all some
Right,
hoes.
not for all pressure and shit.
Not both of you some hoes. Like
I'm just saying, I don't care who do it. If somebody can do it, that'll be.
I mean, either or. If you get an Xbox or PlayStation first, the unboxing for either or will be amazing for the channel. Just because you can say I have the system.
Yep. I know a little bit of a tangent. They're going to be guests on the next podcast. Interracial Gaming. On Facebook, they're Robbie and a previous guest, Shake. They're going to. I think Shake already has the pre-order for the discless version of the PS5, and Robbie, the other co-host of that, he has bought his, but he bought it through Amazon. So,
yo,
He's gonna get the PS. He's gonna get the PS3 and the PS2 with the fusion card in that bitch.
Yo, but
it's over.
Like I can't wait to get it. Now that I found out Miles Morales is going to be a PS4 title, though.
It is.
Yeah, it's going to be a PS4 and PS5 title. So yeah, I might say fuck that and just get Miles Morales. So, but games I'm definitely excited for. Time Loop. We found out more information as you can affect how situations play out. Like for instance, in the trailer, they had the professor. If you would have fucked up his research earlier in the day, he would have ended up at the party. So you do just that, and you are able to kill off two people at one stone. So it's looking like
it's be such BioShock vibes, bro.
Yeah,
and I love it.
So the way the game looks is like you literally have a day to kill everybody. And the replay value is, can I kill everybody in one day while this person is also chasing me down? So that's dope as fuck. Final Fantasy 16, I'm fucking ecstatic for a bloody fucking Final Fantasy 16 where they killing off people, they murking. Almost hit the word, I have to catch myself.
When he killed
murking niggas.
When he killed that dude in front of that little boy, and then he like turned up and basically turned into like the Human Torch and stuff. I'm like, whoa!
Mm-hmm. That game is looking fire. I don't care for Demon Souls. I've never cared for Souls games. You can,
but I know people who've been checking for a remaster.
Yeah, checking for a remaster.
I'm happy for the people who are fans of that game.
Of course, but I am going to drop something on that today. 3 most overrated quotes in the video game realm, and that's one of them, that you need to play a Souls game to be considered an elite video gamer. No, I don't do it. Shit, a lot of people say that Souls is the epitome of it's the hardest type of game there is. I'm like, no,
it's a hard game, but like we said, we have to like the OG Battletoads, the OG Mega Mans, the OG like Contras and stuff. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck that. Demon Souls ain't shit but a fighting game, a venture fighting game. That's all it is. Fighting games are by far the hardest games because of the knowledge you need in that game. And Souls does the same thing, except for you're not fighting another person. But I digress. Nobody
gets play Devil Must Cry on Dante Must Die, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
You have Five Nights at Freddy, which I don't care about. Fortnite, which I don't care about. The pricing is good. Like I said, the pricing is basically Sony telling Xbox, we're not stooping down to your level. Get your fucking games up.
Get your weight up.
Get your fucking weight up. People forgetting you're getting the same amount of memory and the same power that the PlayStation with the disc has. So, yeah, that extra $100 don't mean shit. Yeah, it don't mean shit. I mean, on Xbox, it could be saved on the extra controller. On PlayStation, it don't mean shit because I'm getting the same quality except I ain't got a disc reader. I don't need a disc reader. I fucking put my card on my shit anyway and download my games. So I don't really care.
And I don't know if this has been confirmed or not, but they're saying 90% of PS4 games will be backward compatible with PS5.
Right. So I don't care. Like at the end of the day, I'm going to keep my PS4. So if I want to play backwards compatibility, PS4. The only thing I don't like is the whole PS collection thing. And I understand why the PlayStation collection is the way it is now, because they can't compete with Xbox right now because Xbox One been out for a minute. So they're able to take games and just be like, hey, these are day one release if you get it on Xbox. But in the future, I can see it's going to be a problem for Xbox if they do it the way Xbox does it, and it's just based off of how much you pay for your fucking monthly or yearly fucking PlayStation Plus. But yeah.
Anybody else got anything they want to say before we wrap this shit up?
Nah. I'm still super excited. That's all. So.
Rabbit?
Nope.
All right, let's wrap this shit up. I don't want no AIDS. Let's go ahead and get outros. Moxie.
Yes. Once again, thank you for tuning in with us. I hope you guys enjoyed us. Again, follow me on all of my platforms, Instagram, my Facebook, my PlayStation. I would like some more people to play with. Be expecting for me to start streaming some of my gaming videos pretty soon. I want to be able to add some of that to our channel. But yeah, thanks guys. Peace.
Rabbit.
It's your boy Rabbit, aka Mr. Fluffy Butt, aka DJ Carrot Sticks. It was a pleasure. Thanks, guys.
AKA.
Nope.
No Vaseline.
Mr. No Vaseline, yo. He's back.
Boy.
He's back. He thought he wasn't getting it.
Chrono.
Sorry for talking a lot today, y'all. I had a lot on my plate. These were a lot of deep topics, and hey, somebody got to be the voice like motherfucking Lil Dirt, you know.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Shout out to Flop 9, you know. Shout out to Flop 9, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's funny. AK here. Just let you guys know, we do have an extra video up this week for you guys. If you want to see me and the redundant hybrid, aka Vinny, talk about Pokemon games and rank them from S to trash, go ahead and check that video out. He's pretty cool when it comes to his videos as well. He does skits and everything else. Go give him a like and a follow. But other than that, it's NerdBoisPodcast episode 37, and we out.
Peace. Later.